on this page. I'm going to basically do, from now on, I'm going to be doing every single exercise in the book because they get more and more intense as you go through, and it's just easier to see more examples. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a dictionary containing 3 major rivers and then the countries that they run through. So we're going to make a dictionary called Rivers, and we're going to start with the Nile, which runs through Egypt. We're going to do the Amazon, which runs through, it actually runs through multiple countries, but we'll just put Brazil for that. And then the Mississippi, which runs through USA. All right, and now it wants us to use a loop to print a sentence about each river, such as the Nile runs through Egypt. So for key or country, we'll do river and country. So the first one will be the key value. The second one is the first one is the key. The second one is the value in rivers dot items. We're going to use the format function again. The river dot title runs through, we're going to put the country. So whenever we run that, you get the Nile runs through Egypt, the Amazon runs through Brazil, and the Mississippi runs through USA. We'll put river here, and we'll go ahead and clean this up a bit. We also want to use title to capitalize the first letter. So we've got Nile runs through Egypt, Amazon River runs through Brazil, and the Mississippi River runs through USA. We can do if country equals USA. Actually, we'll just do lowercase because everything else is lowercase. Print, or country is going to equal USA dot title. Country equals country dot upper. So we're telling it if the country is the USA, then we're going to capitalize it. So we run that. Oh. I guess this gets kind of confusing because I'm going to be we're going to put this under here. Else print we're gonna just copy this. All right, and if we run that now, so what we did was we put a if loop or if statement. So if country equals USA, we're going to capitalize it because USA is always capitalized whenever it's abbreviated like that way. So if USA is going to, whenever you see country here, we're not going to change it, but anything else, we're going to go ahead and use title on it. So it will capitalize Egypt, Brazil, and USA. So we've got some information about our rivers, and now it wants us to use a loop to print the name of each river included in the dictionary. So for river in rivers, we could put .keys here, or we can just put rivers here, and then we can say print river. And if we do that, it prints out the river name, but we also want to put title here. So Nile, Amazon, Mississippi. So we're able to print the key because by default it automatically looks for the key. So river will be the key, and we're going to print all the keys with the title. And now it wants us to use a loop for country in rivers dot, let's see here. Dot items. We can do it this way. So two variables, but we only want to print the one. So we're going to print country, but we're also going to use this up here. So if country equal USA, country is upper, and then else print country dot title. So if we run that, it gives us all of our loops that we were looking for. So we get the first sentence: the Nile River runs through Egypt, Amazon River runs through Brazil, the Mississippi River runs through USA. We get all three of the rivers named, and then at the end, oh, for some reason, USA did not print. Oh, that's because we didn't have a print statement. Print country. And we get USA printed. All right, so that is pretty much the only thing we have to do for this. And now we are on to the next lesson, which is nesting. So we're going to go create a new file. We're going to name this one aliens.py. We're going to overwrite our previous one. And we're going to keep going. So I'm just going to clear up my bar here a little bit. So for aliens, it wants us to create 3 different dictionaries for 3 different aliens. So we're going to make alien 0 equals color green, points, we're going to say it's worth 5 points. And I'm just going to copy this line, paste it, and we're going to call it alien 1, alien 2, and we're going to change the color to yellow, worth 10 points. Red is going to be worth 15. So we've got green, yellow, and red, and then we're going to make this an actual list. So aliens is going to be a list, and if you remember lists from our previous chapters, so we're going to combine all of these aliens into one list. And then for alien and aliens, we're going to print alien. So what this is going to do is it's going to look at each one of these items, because they're each an item inside of this list, and it's going to assign a variable to it, alien. So it's going to print out the information for all 3 aliens. So we get green, yellow, red, and then we have the point number. So let's say we actually want to create a list of a bunch of aliens, but we want to do it quickly. Instead of, let's say I want to create 30 aliens. I don't want to sit and type out all the info for 30 aliens. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create an empty list here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create alien underscore number in range, and I'm going to make a range of 30. So once I do that, I can print alien. So what this does is it creates these 30 aliens. You can see here they're completely empty right now, but it creates these 30 different aliens. So if we do print total number of aliens, and then we can use the len function, which is length. So the length of these aliens, and we can do the length of this item called or the length of this list that we called aliens at the top. So here we go. Oh, line 4, there's a problem. Print aliens. There we go. So total number of aliens, we have 0. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to actually make the aliens. That might be a thing I want to do. So first, this is going to we kind of skipped a section. We'll go ahead and just go back up here. So for alien number in range, we want to create actually a new alien. So we're going to underscore create new alien with the variable. And this new alien is going to have is going to be a dictionary. So it's going to have color. The color is going to be green. And the points are going to be worth 5. And then the speed is going to be slow. And then once we do that, we're going to use our append function, and we're going to append new alien into our so every time we do this, so it's going to do alien number, and it's going to create a new alien every single time we do this. So it's going to do new alien, and it's going to create 30 of them because we have a range of 30. And it's going to append that new alien to our list. So it's just going to keep going up until we hit 30. So now if we wanted to, we could do for alien in aliens. If you remember, this will show the first 5 items in our list. Oops, I'm going to put a colon here. And then we're going to print here. So it's going to do this 5 separate times, the total number of aliens and aliens. So it's not listing out, it's just doing it 5 times because we don't have, so if we just print, let's say alien. So here we go. And we want this outside of our for loop so it doesn't print a ton of times. So there we go, nice and clean now. Go ahead and delete some of that. So right now we are printing, for every alien inside of aliens. So it's going to create a new variable called alien for every one of our list of aliens, and we're going to print out 5 of them. So right here we created 30 aliens, and we added them into our list. Then whenever we print alien, it's going to print the first 5. So they're all green, worth 5 points, and they're all slow. But if we do total number of aliens, and then we put in our format block right here in these curly brackets, we're looking for the length of this list known as aliens, and it's going to tell us the total length of that list is 30. So that's how we're able to get all of this output. So let's say that we wanted to modify the first 4 aliens in this list. So we've made these 30 aliens, but let's say if we want to modify the first 3. So what we would do is we would change our for loop to saying the first 3. And we would want to do this: if alien color is equal to green. So we're saying, all right, if we are a green alien, what we want to do is this: alien color, we would change it to yellow. We would change alien speed to medium. And finally, we would change our alien points. Oops. to 10. And then we can go ahead and print now. So we can do another for alien in, I'm going to make another space. We get some for alien and aliens, and we're going to print the first 5 again. Going to print alien. So whenever we do that, we can see our first 3 we changed, because right here we replaced all the alien and aliens, the first 3 anyway, 0, 1, 2. It doesn't use 3, so the first 3. If they were green, we changed them to yellow, and we also changed their other attributes. We changed their speed and we changed their points. So now you can see here we've got 3 yellow aliens that are worth 10 points, and then 2 green aliens that are worth 5 points. But we still have a total number of 30 aliens. So we can also change if we add an elif statement. So this is saying, okay, if this is another option we can do. If not this, try this. If color is equal to yellow, we can change alien color equal red, alien speed equals fast, and alien points equal 15. So we run this, we still get yellow because we never had anything that was actually already yellow. So it checked the first 3, and we found that the first 3 were indeed green. So I went ahead and changed all of them to yellow. That we were never able actually to reach this else if statement to change them to red. But that's just a way that if we were able to do it, let's say the range had, if we were to do it for range 10, and we made a bunch of green ones, and then we made a different range, we made 30 yellow ones, we could just go down here and it would check all of the aliens. So if we try, let's do the first 10. And we made them all yellow instead. And we ran this. We can see that they would all change to red. But they were green, so we're going to change it back to green. And we see, since we modified 10 of them and we're only printing out 5, we can see that every single one is printed here. But if we do, let's say we print 15, we can see we still have some green ones down at the bottom. All right. So you can also store, this will be the last thing we cover in this video. You can also store, we're going to go back to pizza toppings because this book loves pizza toppings. So we name it toppings.py. You can store, dictionaries can have lists of things stored inside of their items. So what that means is, let's say we had pizza and we've got crust. We would have thick crust here. And we'd also have our toppings. And our toppings can be a list of things. So we've got mushrooms, I really like mushrooms too, and cheese. So whenever we get out of the dictionary and we print, you ordered a format here. So we're going to have pizza, and we're going to put our crust, and then that's pretty much it for this crust pizza. So this is saying you ordered a thick crust pizza. And if you want to print out the toppings, you can put before topping in pizza. And here we would put the key of topping. So for the toppings, we went to print F tab, and we're going to put in here our topping. You order thick crust pizza. I'll just put with here, with mushrooms, with cheese. So this is how you can print out multiple things inside of a list inside of a dictionary. So you can store multiple, I guess, values to one key in a dictionary. So this key toppings has multiple values of mushrooms and cheese. Okay, that's pretty much it for this video. The next one we're going to be covering just a little bit more information about nesting things in dictionaries, like dictionary in a dictionary, and then after that we will be on to chapter 7, and we will be doing input and getting user input and doing while loops. So thanks for watching.